Hello there everybody, this is ODC, that's me, and I'm here with another action figure review. This is my review of the Legion of Superheroes 12 pack, exclusive from Matty Collector. This is Brainiac 5. And Brainiac does look, he does look different. I'll give him that. He's a little sloppy though. There's some slop going on with this guy. And I'll get to that in a second, but I'm really starting to think this whole 12 pack was just kind of an overpriced waste of money. I mean, I said that I was going to get every single figure, but this one, I mean, this might not be, getting the rest of this 12 pack might not be my top priority. So it might be a while before I get any more, because these guys are so overly overpriced. Overly overpriced? That's a weird. Overly overpriced, that I just don't see what am I getting for my money? You know what I'm saying? Like, if I'm going to spend $25 to $30 to pick up one figure, I don't see it. I mean, I get that it was a part of a 12 pack and it's rare. I understand that, but you're not getting any accessories with this figure. For some reason, I don't know why, but this 12 pack isn't. I just don't think it's very well done. QC wise, sculpt wise. I mean, this guy is pretty well sculpted. I'll be honest with you. But yeah, I mean, for $300 to $400, that's what it's going for. This 12 pack. Which is just ridiculous, and nobody should spend $300 to $400 on 12 figures. That's just absurd. But I would say that I like him so far the most out of the figures that I own. Matter Eater Lad had a funny face, but other than that, he was basically a repaint. I do like his colors though, his color schemes. Saturn Girl was, a very nice head sculpt, but the rest of her just was basically a repaint, and that's what that seems what the MO is with this 12 pack, is repaints. So with that being said, got that out of my system. Sorry, I know I've been talking for 2 minutes about that, but I just wanted to clear the air of why I'm not rating these figures so well. But let's talk about Brainiac 5 here. No more ranting. I could go on forever. So let's get to his articulation, get that out of the way. His head does move side to side. He has a pretty good range of motion in his head. His head does look up pretty well. Maybe not. Maybe I was wrong. Yeah, no, doesn't really look up that well. So it looks down, I guess, better. Maybe that was the confusion there. And can do a full 360. His arm does go up about that far, goes down. Can do a full 360 as well. Bicep swivel, single bend at the elbow, wrist rotation. Ab crunch, which works pretty decent range of motion. His waist swivel, which I was frozen and scared me because I thought it was going to break off, does work and can do a full 360. He's got T-jointed hips, which go out, forward, and back. Upper thigh swivel, single bend at the knee, and an ankle hinge. So there you go. Pretty basic DCUC articulation. He is in the smaller body form. Let me just grab who I have near me. Grab Nakiloi. Here's Nakiloi next to Brainiac 5. So he is bigger. He's in this smaller teen body. So there you go. He's much shorter, which I will be doing his review soon. I like the sculpting. I like that he's different. It's very nice. I can appreciate that. I can appreciate that he's one of a kind, and I spent $23 to get this guy. So I think that's a little overpriced. I don't know, but I understand that he's rare and he's an exclusive. I wish his arms were a little bit longer. They're a little bit on the short side. He does look a little bit short in the arm area, but maybe a little bit bloated in the chest too. It might just be the jumpsuit he's in now. But still, I do like the colors. The yellow and the pink and green pop together. I think it looks pretty good. Like I said, I was saying with the slop, his paint slop is just, his face is just badly done. I got a little bit of a yellow dot right there on his face. Let me try to get in here as best as possible. And the hairline, there's like just yellow line going through the hairline. Not a big fan of that. A little bit of slop on the side of his head. I mean, I'm not trying to nitpick here, but these are just things. This is the reason why I do reviews for you guys, is to point out the imperfections, because no figure is perfect. So if you're like, well, you're just nitpicking, there's a reason why you nitpick in a review, because it's a review. If everybody just said everything was great with every single figure, you wouldn't watch the review, would you? No. So the other thing that I hate so much in the world is the different pinks going throughout his leg here. His T, where his T joint meets to connect to his thigh, is a lighter pink. It doesn't look like it's lighter in this lighting, but it is much lighter. This is darker, and then this is lighter, and then this is a little bit darker. So he's got like 4 shades of pink going throughout his leg, and that really just bugs the shit out of me. His boots are nicely done though. I do like the yellow in the boots. Pretty, I mean, it's not as consistent. He's just got a lot of colors going on. A lot, like this is a different shade of yellow, then this is a different shade of yellow, then his hair is a different shade of yellow. And I get the hair is supposed to be a little bit of shading in there. So there's a little bit of black in the hair to make it seem a little bit like there's a shadowing or shading. And that's supposed to be there. So, but other than that, I mean, his face sculpt, I think it's pretty nice. I feel like the color should have just been better on him. A little bit more crisp would have made the figure a little bit more wanting, you know. But I don't know. I picked him out of the bin because I really want the Ultra Boy and Colossal Boy. Those 2 figures I think are the best with sculpt wise and paint and just overall look of the characters. I think that those 2 are the best in the 12 pack. But that's just me. I think maybe he's the 3rd. Maybe him and Timberwolf are the tied for 3rd. But he does look cool. I mean, I wouldn't spend more than oh boy, 25 for him. I wouldn't spend more than that. I mean, just be patient, look out for him. They're eventually going to drop in price eventually. People selling their collections, especially now with the DC line, the 6-inch DC line being killed off. They're eventually going to drop in price because people are going to be selling their collections. So be on the lookout. Don't spend more than $25 for this guy. I understand that he's rare, but don't break the bank on this guy. Don't spend $30 to $40 on this guy. It's ridiculous. But the jumpsuit does look good. Overall, I know the other 2 figures I didn't give really good ratings to, so I'm going to stick with a 7 with this guy. I think he's a solid figure, but he's not too well done. Articulation isn't hindered or anything like that. There's no frozen joints. He stands well. There's no loose joints either. He's pretty well balanced when it comes to an actual figure. The paint could have been much better though. So I'm going to stick with a 7. I think he's a solid action figure. I'm not going to recommend him to the guys out there that are like, oh, I don't really need it. Unless you're like a Brainiac or a Brainiac 5 fan, or you're a Legion of Superheroes fan, then I'll recommend him. But I'm sticking with my 7. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and as always, I will see you on the flippy side.